And what else?
That's okay. I can edit this part out.
Cool.
Hello, I'm Elle Casey, and I'm the co-writer of the Mismatched chicklit romance project with
Amanda McKeon.
Dub in.
I wasn't expecting that.
And I've been writing for about 3 years now, and I write in lots of different genres, and you can go to my website if you want to see all of them. But anyway, I met Amanda here in southern France where we both live. We're neighbors. Our little girls are the same age, so and we hang out a lot. So we decided we needed to write a book together because we were both writing separately.
Yeah. And so I'm Amanda McKeon, and I am also a writer. I've written books at this point in young adult witchy books, urban fantasy, on a Morgan series. And there you go. I also live in the south of France, and Elle and I hang out a lot and eat croissants, and which we have here. And drink wine.
Only it's real early in the morning, so we're having tea.
Cheers.
Okay. We have some questions that were submitted to us by readers, and one in particular, Ame Termini. And Ame, I know I've asked you how to pronounce your name before, so my apologies if I did it wrong this time. It could be Amy. Well, I'm trying to remember, where did we get the idea for this book?
From Mismatched. You mentioned the matchmaking festival in Lisdoonvarna.
Okay.
You said to me, I heard there's still a matchmaking fest. And I said, yes, there is. And we talked about it. And
right.
We'd floated the idea of writing together. And then we decided, we could do something about this matchmaking festival. That'd be kind of cool.
Yes. Okay. So that's where we got that idea. Just maybe a little Yahoo News article or passing thought. That's what starts the ideas for me. Well, it wasn't always easy, especially because it took us a while to write the book. So when there were a couple months where we weren't writing, we had to go back and reread. So we realized our timeline got a little mixed up, and we also had the weather wrong in a couple places because we had forgotten exactly what time of year it was. And Amanda's way more familiar with the weather of Ireland than I am, so she knew better than I did whether they should be wearing sweaters or T-shirts or whatever. So
I love that line where you said they got into the car to escape the heat. I'm like, what? That never happens.
It's not hot there.
That's never happened to me in my whole life in Ireland. I never had to escape the heat.
Okay.
That's why we live in the south.
Exactly. We had to fix some things. We'll just put it that way. But
it's Sunday.
Yes,
the Swisters aren't open on Sundays. Oh.
Yes, that's right. You'll see our characters being confused while we were being confused.
But that gives an element of spontaneity and kind of fun, and
we like to think so.
Yes. You're gonna love the confusion.
I never cry, but I do laugh.
Yeah, I haven't written any sad.
Yeah.
Well, I did write about a couple of deaths in my previous books, but they're fun too. But I do. It's pretty sad. I do laugh at my own jokes. I'm like, it's so funny.
If I go back and read it after it's been a while, I'm like, oh man, I am so funny. Where did I come up with that?
Which is a really honest thing for us to admit.
Yes.
Because most people be like, you're not funny. We'll judge if you're funny.
Yeah.
So
we're so funny.
We're probably setting ourselves up for a fall. But
yeah.
There you go.
But that's the true answer.
Yeah.
Amanda's character started with the first chapter, and then my characters did the second chapter, and then we alternated back and forth. Yeah. And Amanda's character's name is Erin, and she's an Irish gal living in Boston. And then my character is a girl named Ridlee, who is an American girl. So we had the Irish girl writing the Irish character and the American girl writing the American character.
And of course, we then obviously worked on each other's characters to make sure that, you know, they rang true, that I got the American voice down and that Elle got the Irish voice down. And
which
so
I did not. So there was changes that need to be made.
There's a fantastic scene where she has two old codgers, which means two old guys, chatting in a pub, and I never touch that scene. It's really fluent. It's really cool.
I hear you say "yeah" a lot instead of "you." What are you doing? So when I was reading it, I was like saying "yeah" in my head. So
for all you gals and guys out there, that "ye" is "yeah," pronounced "yeah," and the guy his name's pronounced Mihal.
Yes. Oh, we really need a pronunciation guide.
We do.
Mihal. And how do you say the drum?
Bowron.
Bowron. See,
Bowron is a very sexy Irish drum.
This is the first time I actually heard it said out loud.
That's why I made the bow wow joke.
I know. But that's
so there you go. I'm like writing on my typewriter, bow wow, ha! No one else knows how to pronounce it, so it's even my co-author.
Now we know. I'm sure this makes sense to somebody who knows what this word is. Well, there are two male characters in the story. I'll let you tell about the one that Erin falls for.
Mihal, who is a surfer, and he's kind of into extreme sports, but he's also like really grounded. He's obviously, you know, a brawny, hot, sexy Irish guy.
As they all are.
Everyone. All the men in the country are like this. But he's very down to earth and very kind of steady. And Erin is a little bit, you know, she's very focused. She's a little bit flighty. And so someone like that sort of, you know, kind of calms her. He's sort of like the water to her fire. A secondary character whom I love, that I hope people like, is Mrs. O'Grady. Because I just love Irish women of a certain age who just are unapologetically nosy, and you know they're cool.
Yeah, I love her.
So she's a nice character too. I like her. But yeah, Mihal's kind of cool.
She tries to keep Erin on the straight and narrow, not too successfully.
Yeah, and she's always sticking her nose in, and she kind of gets the wrong end of a conversation, and will like. No problem, just adding in her tuppence, and the girls are, what?
There's a secondary male character that is the love interest of Ridlee, and his name is Donal. Am I saying that right?
Yep, perfect.
Donal, which is the Irish version of Donald. And he's a farmer, which kind of connects in with the idea of the matchmaking festival, which is something that really does happen and has been happening for a really long time in Ireland, where I guess the origins are that back in the day, the farmers were so busy farming that they didn't have time to flirt with girls and find mates. So they would come to the matchmaker who lived in Lisdoonvarna and he would find a suitable woman for them. And so over the last few centuries, there's always been this matchmaker who has made matches between these farmers and available ladies. And now it's turned into a very commercial kind of a festival thing where people come from all over the world to flirt with people. But in this case, we have a farmer and we have this girl who's just in Ireland for a week, and they make a connection. But there is a book 2 in the works, and their relationship will be featured in book 2.
Yeah.
So it just starts in book 1.
Yeah.
Our system is awesome.
We're rocking.
Yes. So Amanda has a beautiful little baby named Lily, and Lily goes to daycare for the first half of the day. So Amanda writes during the first half of the day and then gives me her chapter, and I write in the second half of the day and then send it to her that night. So the next morning she wakes up and it's her turn again. So we swap. So we get 2 chapters done a day.
And we get the first draft down fast.
Yes. Relationship advice. What is your best relationship advice?
Okay. And I don't have my tongue in my cheek, and my husband would probably laugh, but my best relationship advice is be kind.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Just be kind, especially when it's hard to be kind. Be kind.
My relationship advice is to find somebody extremely patient and forgiving and marry that person.
That's good too. And be kind to them.
Yeah. Yes, we've already got the dates planned that we're going to be writing it, and we're going to write this one faster than we wrote the last one, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're both fans of Colleen Hoover. And if you're watching this video, you probably know who Colleen Hoover is, because I think most people who read her books would also be reading some of my books. Not most people, but some people. In any case, she was given the opportunity to do a video, and it's on Goodreads. So if you haven't seen it, you should see it. And I'm going to put a link to it on this video, like under this video later, so you can click on it and watch her video if you haven't already. And at the end of her video, she had some lightning round questions that were given to her by maybe a book blogger or a reader, I'm not sure. And so we were just, you know, as a nod to Colleen Hoover, who's awesome, who's an amazing writer and really seems like a really wonderful person, we're going to do the same lightning round of questions. So, first one. Baby. I do like baby. I think Colleen Hoover said that.
She did.
I do like that.
There you go.
Or sweetie. What about you?
Pumpkin seed.
That is a cute one. Not very sexy,
No.
but cute. Champagne.
Champagne.
But chocolate is a very close second.
Shoulders. Preferably with a Boweron drum nestled in. And the show, I love that.
Oh, God.
Conversations.
Late nights, absolutely.
Mornings. I mean, not that I'm there for them, but ideally. Usually I'm up too late with her.
I don't even know what that bay is. I think living in Europe, we're missing out on
Yeah, I think it's a term of endearment. No?
Is it? Bae?
I don't know.
How do you say it?
Hey, babe.
Hey, babe.
Well, my husband calls me babe.
Yeah, but there's no other B in there.
No.
And why couldn't they just put B-A-Y? Why is it B-A-E? Does it mean it bye?
Babe.
Bae.
Oh, it's about sheep. There's something about that in the book.
Yes. We won't say what it is,
Yeah,
though.
you have to read it.
You have to read the book.
Yeah.
So I would say baby because I don't even know what that other one is.
Me too.
Okay.
Baby. Like babies.
Baby, baby,
Baby, baby.
baby. Oh.
Hit me one more time.
Okay. So thanks for watching. Hope
Thanks
you enjoy
for the
book.
questions.
Bye.
Bye.